Okay, so this is the second installment of my video. Um, so on the mental health side, which is pretty much the only thing that's uh, going to be the topic of this video. So basically, I went to the doctor like a month ago, and they asked me to do two different blood tests, and then they referred me to the ADHD uh, thing. So they sent me an email basically saying, okay, so what are your childhood like what were your childhood challenges, I guess. So I'm using this video basically to like think of what to write, I guess. um, I think like, well, first of all, I already told them this, but they just said it wasn't enough, that I was selectively mute as a child. So I guess, is there anything else I can add to that? I mean, I never did homework ever, right? Or at least I did the bare minimum. Um, okay, yeah, I was put on a report for not doing any homework, so maybe I could add that. I mean, that was later on when I was a teenager, but I guess I could add that maybe. Um, as for childhood, I basically only had like one friend, like at a time, so I guess that's like indicative of something. Um, and what else? I mean, I've been like, I think formally diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, but that was like 15 maybe. So these aren't particularly childhood things, but maybe I could just add them in anyway and see what will happen. Because of course, you know, this is like this is life. You know, this is kind of just an adventure. You know, that doesn't have to be rigid. We're just seeing what sort of results we can get from life, I guess. Um, anything else? No, I'm basically just thinking what, like, why I didn't like that justification about like life being like an adventure, and like why that wasn't in my mind before, and then I feel like terrible for even not realizing that before, or like not having that in my mind, which means like everything is like not how would you describe it? Mm, I don't know. It's like it kind of makes me feel like I made a mistake, I guess. Um, and it makes me I try to think more about it, um, to like sort of work out like how it wasn't really that bad that I didn't realize. Well, I didn't have that thought as an idea in my mind beforehand. I don't know, like everything I sort of do feels unsatisfactory, after it's done. So I guess I have a lot of perfectionism there that is kind of more on the hindering side rather than the productive side, maybe. Although it's not really, I don't know if it was really stopping me from doing things, but rather just when it's like in the hindsight of, or when I'm looking back at things that I've done, then I can always see like the flaws or I guess things that right now I'm like sort of blaming myself for not being able to find like suitable words for what I'm trying to describe. So yeah. Okay, so I'll make another video once I've told them this information that I've disclosed in this video. I feel really bad that I didn't think about this already, or there's so many missing gaps here. Yeah. I kind of feel like a fool for like being so open about everything at the same. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I was gonna say this before, but I don't know if it's worth saying now. Like I feel like I've missed out loads of things that would have been good to say, but I've been taking concentrated fish oils, so that's EPA and DHA, slightly more EPA than DHA. I take about I would say 1,600 milligrams of EPA and about 900 milligrams of DHA through this fish oil, through about 5 grams. So it's liquid form, so I guess it's give or take, as well as vitamin D, 1000 IU. I'm taking them with meals to maximize their absorption. I did take a little bit of magnesium yesterday, just because I have some magnesium glycinate, and I also took creatine, not because I'm particularly fussed about like athletic performance or strength, although those would be cool. It's just apparently it helps with your brain as well. So I thought, yeah, I might take some. So I took about, I don't know, 10 grams. Okay, still feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things I should have said. All right. Is there anything else? No. I don't know. I feel like I'm like just waiting. I don't want to, stop the video, I guess. Exercise-wise, I'm like not doing a lot. So yeah, I'm just getting like the most inspirational quotes coming through from someone I know, like on my screen, like notification wise. I think it's like David Goggins. So yeah, all right. On that note, I'll sign off because that's pretty cool. That kind of made my moment. Um, yeah. Uh, uh, the thing is, like, there's a lot of criticism about people. Um, sure, let there be criticism. You know, if I identify with someone, I guess, yeah. If I guess I'm just afraid of criticism somewhat. I guess, or like shame. I guess shame is a big one. Um, yeah, shame is big one. I think maybe I'm doing this exactly because it's shameful, and then if I'm doing shameful things, you know, um, but also like this sort of missing out feeling. That's the big one. All right, I think I'm gonna end it now.